Cool. I think we're live, guys. This is going to be motovlog 1. It's the first one, so it could be a little ghetto, but we're going to roll with it. Hopefully the bike isn't too loud and you can hear me okay, but we're going to roll with it and find out. If it's shitty, we'll make a montage out of it. So we're just going to stay in the local neighborhood here, I guess, for the start. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Looks like it might rain, so I didn't want to go too far. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We're gonna go around this though, like this, guys. Anyway, so it's Monday for me. I was wanting to get a ride out in before I go on a business trip. Tomorrow I go to Vegas for my company's quarterly kickoff, and just wanted to get some ride in. I just been kind of stressed out, and I thought this would feel great. I did some footage check from a little bit of my first ride, and I actually owe you guys an apology. I was meaning to record my my build, the build that I for the exhaust, and then one of my neighbors distracted us, and my buddy and I just got so wrapped up in it we completely got sidetracked. So yeah. What's up, guys? Damo here. A little tired today, a little sore, but my buddy Zach is on his way over to be a temporary Italian mechanic, as we're going to be installing the Terminioni exhaust. We got the Rizoma stealth mirrors on yesterday. These things are pretty awesome, and I'm going to try to... They're sweet. Got the dry clutch, got the handle guard. These are some of the things that I had in already. This is going to be fixed. I have a handful of stuff coming through the dealership, tank protectors, gripped material, things like that. And next here, quite a bit of gear, quite a bit of hardware. These are carbon fiber plates, cover the backs here, screws, and I don't have any red Loctite. I'm gonna have to go get some. An apology for that. We'll try to get some montage of that going. So anyways, for you guys who are joining, this is a 2021 Panigale V4 SP number 231. You can't see the number on the tree right now because I have my phone in the way, but oh, it's white right here. Or a new road maybe? I don't know. Oh, might be raining. Oh, this could be a quick moto vlog. Let's see if we can outrun the rain. My tires are kind of cold, so we're gonna be a little gentle today until they get warmed up. I'm still learning the bike. It's profoundly the most advanced bike I've ever ridden. It definitely has some things on it that I would say if you've never ridden a bike before. Obviously, I don't ever recommend a leader bike for somebody's first bike, but you know, it's your money and it's your maturity. You know, it really comes down to the maturity level of the rider for leader bikes. Everybody's like, oh, get a 600, get a 400, you know, whatever the case may be, but I've always been like, no man, it's your money. Like, if you want a leader bike, get a leader bike. Just know that you're playing with a lot of power, a lot of power. You know, I don't know, I had already been in an accident, a vehicle at that point in my life, and I've ridden a lot of dirt bikes growing up and four-wheelers, and I've had a concussion or two, and I think I had a singular concussion at that point, not two, let's not get carried away. But I already had a good fear of motored vehicles by that time, and you know, that makes a pretty big difference. If you're afraid of speed, or if you're afraid of what they can do, you know, you end up having a little more respect when it comes to playing that game, you know, because it is just that. I mean, it's your life, you know what I mean? You know, don't play with your life if you can help it. Yeah, so basically I kind of started in that 1000cc range, 750, 1000 cc's. I had the 750 for a little bit, about a year, and then I got the 1000. I had the 1000 for a while, and then I got rid of it for purposes. I had laid it down, and then I had to get some licensing for it from other places that I wasn't really comfortable. I didn't want to like go through all the hassle, so, and it's like, rather than getting in trouble, I just got rid of it. And then from there on, it was just like a series of small bikes. I borrowed a buddy's GSX 650 or 600 or something for a while. He wasn't using it. He was like out of town. He was an oil worker at the time, and he's like, if you want to use my bike, use it. So I used that thing for months, and then just dirt bikes and stuff like that, you know, over the years, and you know, and then I kind of got into cars and shit, and that was kind of the end of my motorcycle experience that way. So I grew up in this town. This is the town of Windsor. All my friends live here. I went to high school here, and I live fairly close to it, you know what I mean? Probably 10-15 minute drive, and it's just a nice quaint little town. It's fun to, you know, just relax, and it's a good place. Like, if you're a new motorcycle rider, I really recommend like little towns like this, because there's a lot of bikes here already, so you're getting some of that, you know, traffic experience in a pretty safe environment, you know what I mean? And that can be kind of hard to find in a bigger city, or even in a smaller town that doesn't have any traffic, you know. Windsor's really good for that. I feel like the bike is super loud even through my helmet, so I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't drown me out on you guys, especially when I pull my visor up, because man, it gets hot in the summertime, and anybody that knows about the Panigales is they run a little warm on the butt. So yeah, that's about it for that. I mean, so I'm starting this motovlog because I've always wanted to do motovlog. I come from the roots of people like Baker X Derek, Suburban Delinquent, you know, Yami Noob. I watch a lot of his stuff, and even though he's more like video essays these days, he did motovlogs in the beginning, and I just always wanted to do one. Baker X Derek being my bigger inspiration. Cheer. Me gusta porque está linda, gusta porque está bella, gusta demasiado bella, gusta. I'm sure he'll never see this, but if he does, appreciate you, my guy. I'll never live in San Bernardino though. Fuck that place. But yeah, I recommend him. I'm not like, so I love Suburban Delinquent stuff too, but I'm not like a lane splitter, you know, kind of crazy guy. I've never been like that, and I never will be. I don't really enjoy stunting. You know, if I had a Grom or something, I would stunt, but since I don't have a Grom or anything like that, I'm not really into that kind of shindig. I need to figure out how to get my helmet to fucking sit up higher on my fucking head. Some guy said there's pads and adjustments you need to do, and I guess I just haven't figured it out. I don't really know. I know where we're gonna go. A little fun, or at least, you know, open up a little bit, get some air between the legs. See, like, I grunt this bitch everywhere, and it's unintentional. Windsor Studio in Isle, man, with the amount of bumps in this fucking town, make great racing TV. Got a Gatorade. I'm feeling a Gatorade like nobody's fucking business right now. That's the thing about owning a motorcycle, is like, it doesn't matter what you ride. I mean, it really doesn't. My buddy Zach's like a huge supermoto guy, dual sport, like that's his shit, you know. And you know, you don't have to have a Harley to wave at Harleys, you don't have to have a sport bike to wave at sport bikes, you just have to have a bike, you know. The motorcycle community is so you know, just anybody, you know, whatever you want, you know. That's one of my favorite things about it. So this is not the most expensive vehicle I've ever owned, you know, between my wife and I, but this is the most expensive vehicle I've ever owned for myself. You know, Ducatis, you pay for it. You know, if you're gonna pay the price of a 2022 SUV for a motorcycle, you know, you're buying the Ferrari of bikes. You know, I think that's like one of the things about it. You know. I hate this shit as a kid. Fuck it. This is middle school, right next to it's the high school. I never went to the middle school here. I lived in Fort Collins at the time.